All right, I'm starting out with a bowl blank here. It's about 4 inches thick and about 10 inches around. I'm gonna get it trued up and start shaping the outside of it here. So big thank you to Brett. We got all the heavy stuff moved into the new shop. I'm actually in there right now doing the voiceover. I'll do the closer at the end in here too. So huge thank you, Brett. Luckily we picked the only day it was raining to move all the tools around. We have a pallet jack, so we put them on that and wheeled them down the street and back up the driveway. It was interesting, but a lot of fun. Thanks again. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting this all cleaned up in here and set up. All right, so I'm just shaping the outside of this. It's a trophy for a business in Kansas City. So it's going to be done in 3 pieces, 3 separate pieces, and I'll kind of explain that as we go along. I'm just putting a recess in the bottom of it here so I can grab it with the chuck and get it hollowed out. There we go. We'll get it all sanded up and get some oil put on it, and then we can move on to the middle piece. So when they messaged me about doing the trophy, they had a few ideas in mind, so they sent some pictures of different styles that they like. So we kind of put a few of them together to make this work. The top of it is going to be this walnut bowl. Using the bowl gouge here, and we'll get it all cleaned out. And every once in a while I stop a little bit. You can kind of see there were some little cracks in it, so I filled all of those in with black CA glue and then sanded them all back down. So I was working on the new shop. I got the computer set all back up in here for doing demos and things like that. So we got everything pretty much aligned back up. I still have a few things, but it's coming along. I did have to readjust some of the tools on the wall and stuff like that, but you'll see here at the end too a little bit. Now I just have to get that other room cleaned out, get all the cabinets back up on the wall in here, get them all filled back up, and get rid of a bunch of stuff. Way too much stuff. I went ahead and ran through all the grits. We'll get some walnut oil on this. So, and the tenon on the bottom of it is going to connect with the centerpiece. So I put recesses in it on everything because I'm going to make these little disc tenons so it can all be glued together once it gets there. Help support the companies that support our community. All right, so this is the centerpiece. This is Maple Burl. You might have noticed that walnut, so Robin wasn't out in the shop for the first part of that video, but she came back in for this part. So this is going to be in the center under the bowl, and then on top of the cake shape that we're going to do on the bottom of it. And I promise no more walnut for quite a while. So I found this piece. It's Maple Burl. It's pretty soft, but it's just a beautiful piece of wood, and the top of it is natural edge. So we're going to have that bowl kind of rest right on the natural edge. So I put it in the chuck, just grab a hold of the bottom of it, and I'll clean all that up later on. Put the big jaws in, and then we're going to cup out that natural edge a little bit so that the bowl just kind of rests in there. I made the tenon just a little bit longer than it needed to be, so it kind of looks like it's floating in the natural edge. You'll kind of see as I go along. just kind of slowly taking my time, cupping that out so that it fits right down in there. And then we're going to make a recess in this as well for the tenon. So that right there is going to be the tenon that hooks these two pieces together. We'll go ahead and I can take a little bit more off the edge of this to kind of bring that burl down just a little bit. And then we use that recess, expand the jaws, flip it around, and make another recess in this part because this is going to sit on the top of the base. And I need another tenon to hook that together. Just cup it out a little bit, keep it nice and flat. Now I'll run through all the grits and we'll get some oil put on this. All right, so this is the base. It's pretty thick. I'm not sure. I think it was right around 7 inches or so thick, and then it's about 10 inches around too. So just getting it trued up, and then we will start making the tiers in it. So it's going to look like kind of like a wedding cake with the tiers on it, and the reason is what they're going to do is make brass bands for it to engrave people's names on it for the award. So it's going to have, they're going to be lasered on there, and then these bands will slide over the tiers on this. So I'm making all of them inch and a quarter tall, and then we're going in the same distance on the depth on it. So I spend a lot of time in this little clip right here. Again, this is with walnut, measuring to make sure everything is right. So those brass rings will go right on those. And then they can have somebody laser, whoever won the award this year, they can engrave their name on it, and then just keep going. They can keep adding bands to it as well. And at the end here, I put a recess on the bottom of it as well. And that way they can put on another layer if they need to down the road. They can just keep stacking them on the bottom. So I'm using the easy rougher to make sure they're nice and flat, even all the way across. And again with the measuring constantly to make sure it's right. And on this piece too, there were some cracks on it that I filled in with the black CA glue. And I didn't show that part. Robin, like I said, Robin's not out in the shop for this, so I can't get everything. I get in work mode and I forget to film some stuff, but we will remedy that for quite a while so we can get all a little detailed. Ran through all the grits on this all the way up to 600, And then what we're going to do is make another recess on this piece on the top and a recess on the bottom. So on the back side of it, I made a little tenon so I could just grab a hold of it and make a recess on the top of it. So just get this all cleaned up here, and then we can use this and flip it around and make the recess on the bottom as well. Now it's a pretty heavy piece of wood, and it's just a little tenon, so I'm just taking my time, you know, taking little cuts on it too. I don't want to get too aggressive with it. So the tenon was just a little bit small, so I mounted it back up and opened it up just a little bit because I'm going to make those tenons so it doesn't have to fit anything specific. I can just resize it if I have to. There we go. Now we'll get that tenon cut off of there and get a recess put in it. And we'll cup this out as well so it's nice and flat. And with this, because it's just that little recess that's holding it on, I just got this cleaned up on there and then used a Forstner bit to make the tenon, or make the recess. And that's the one that can be used if they want to add rings to this later on down the road. We get it all sanded up, and then we can get some walnut oil on this as well. All right, I got it all done. I will have some pictures, a little video of it somewhere. I don't have it anymore, so it's already in Kansas City. They're already working on putting those brass rings and everything on it so they can engrave people's names and stuff like that on it. So super fun project. I'd never done a project like that before. I didn't show this either. I'm talking about the crack, filling in the cracks. But so I turned little discs, little tenons for all three pieces to go together, so that when they get it, they can glue the bowl to the centerpiece. It was just easier for packing it up to have them all separate, but they can glue them all together and then leave that base not glued, so that if they have to put more rings on it or anything like that, it would be easier just to do it on that. But super fun project. I'm actually in the new shop right now. Do have, I know it looks the same. We try to make everything look smooth transition. I do have some extra space on the walls now for stickers. So if for some reason we had to cover up your sticker or you want to send one, I'll put a link or put my P.O. box down below in the description. So send a sticker. All right. Before I go though, another huge thank you to Brett. Came over last week and helped move all the heavy equipment around into here. So we're still getting everything set up. We got to get that room back there cleaned out. But all right, hope you enjoyed the video. Everybody take care. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.